You know, because the Lord's going to clean, he's going to basically change us, man. These vile bodies are going to be changed. Our minds are going to be changed. You know, we're getting the beginning of the fruits of the tree of knowledge of good. You know, but in the kingdom, by the time the end comes and the elect are beamed up into the chariots, our minds are going to be changed, our bodies are going to be changed, and we're going to have these laws, statutes, and commandments that will put into our inward parts, which is the second covenant. The first covenant was given to Israel. The second covenant is given to Israel. What don't these people get? The Lord is only dealing with the Israelites, and that's it. Bottom line. You got more on that, brother? That was it on that.
Hey, where's that, Rita? I'm sorry, brother. Hold what you got and give me Amos 3:1, and then also read right behind that Isaiah 25:7. Yeah.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities.
Read that again.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Read it one more time.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
This is the word that the Lord gave to you is the scriptures. And when this was written, the whole Bible wasn't put together. Now you got guys like Sarnetta and guys like Shaka Mos that question the validity of the Bible, and he'll bring out a book. Well, this book is older than that book. Well, just because something is an old book doesn't make the book right.
That's right. That's right.
All right?
Just old lies.
It's just old lies, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. Read it again from the top.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you.
It didn't say the ma'at. What's that supposed to mean? The truth. That ain't the truth. This is the ma'at, if anything. This is the ma'at. We don't call it the ma'at, we call it the truth. The word of the Most High. Read again. Read again.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1.
And that Ariah spirit, he'll take a verse and read it and build on it, you know? Hey, go ahead.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Now, it excluded everybody else. You got brothers that read all kinds of scriptures and read a whole chapter and won't get into it. Hey, you can take one verse and build on that verse, man. And that leads you to other scriptures.
Luke 9:49.
Luke 9:49? Somebody get that. You get it. This is proofreading. Read again, Hawk.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
O children. Now, he just said wrong. That's the spirit of Satan right there.
That's right.
We just read a scripture, and he said it's wrong. I didn't break the scripture down. He didn't say you broke it down wrong. He said the scripture's wrong.
It's in the gospel. Luke 9:49.
Oh, he said precept upon precept.
No.
Read again, brother. Read again. For this demon.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Hear this word. Forget this guy. Hear this word that the Lord spoken what?
Against you.
Against you.
O children of Israel.
O children of Israel. So this is not for anybody else.
I'm the only white guy here.
Well, the scriptures say when they're gathered together, Satan is also in the midst. So you just fulfill prophecy, right?
White people ain't into the Bible.
Go ahead.
Luke 9:49.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying.
Now you know it's talking about the nation of Israel. So how in the hell do you get Chinese people in there and white people and Edomites and other nations? Go ahead, read on.
You only have I known of.
Mosai said he came against them, right? Then he said, you only have I known. Go ahead.
Of all the families of the earth.
Of all the nations of the earth. Now, if you go to Genesis, the 10th chapter, That's the table of nations. Matter of fact, hold that and go to Genesis 10 chapter.
49.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
You mentioned Sarnetta and Shaka Utmost.
The utmost.
I want to say it like Nigga said it. Shaka Utmost. They say they got this book, this is older than the Bible. You got to realize something. Israel's the youngest nation. Them other nations was around as nations before Israel became a nation. You understand? So of course they had their little bullshit scrolls and their little writings that they set up, their little bullshit history and religion and all that set up. And like Apostle Tahar just said, the scriptures was being written as things were still being put together. You understand? So, just backing up the point that Apostle Tahar just made, just because you could pull up some damn book talking about this is the Ma'at, this is the Tanukh, this is the Tuhu, or whatever crazy shit you come up with, and this predates the Bible, so what? It don't mean shit. That don't mean that it's right. It's just a bunch of madness that the mother, because going back to the time of Abraham, okay, when Abraham was up there back in the Ur of the Chaldees, right? The Most High told Abraham to give him amongst his people, man. Because a lot of the people that was around Abraham, they were worshiping.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. Yeshaya said that Ur of the Chaldees is the Garden of Eden.
That's the Garden of Eden. But why would the Most High have
It ain't no damn Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
All right, the Garden of Eden was in what's called Palestine today. All right, it ain't no Ur of the Chaldees.
That's right.
Because did not the Most High use angels to push out Adam and his wife out of the garden?
That's right.
So how did Abraham's people get back in there?
Yeah. How did that happen?
If the Most High set up an angel with a sword that swung in all directions, how in the hell did Abraham's people get back in there? Don't make no damn sense, man. That's why you ain't gonna. I'll be surprised if you see Yeshaya make another video, because when we saw that video, boy, I couldn't wait until Saturday do the studio show to tear his ass up, man. All right, and he got his ass tore up. It shows you that this man don't know. You brothers are on a higher level than him. At one time he was on a higher level. What he did say about me, well, I was up here. I said, you're right. You was up here over me, man. The scriptures say I have become more wiser than my teachers, man. The scriptures say in Job, great men are not always wise. So beware, all that teaching that you had, what was you doing with it, man? Did you put it in a napkin, according to Luke 19? Yeah. That's what you did. You said, I'll never stop teaching. Well, wait a minute, was you teaching your daughter? And them pictures of your daughter, that's her, because I remember her when she was growing up. When she was a newborn baby and she was growing up, man.
Got a precept for you. This is the book of Luke 14 and 34. It says, salt is good, but if the salt has lost its savor,
that's a cut.
Wherewith shall it be seasoned? It is neither fit for the land, nor yet for the dunghill. But men cast it out. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Right, he got cast out. The Most High put the spirit on us to reveal it. Now, if you notice, all them other Israelite camps out there that came out of One West, you notice none of them say nothing about Yeshaya, negative or positive. You know, a couple of them niggas said, GMS is done. Tahar, you done. You GMS guys are done. Your 5 minutes of fame is up. Well, wait a minute. We're waiting for the next video that Yeshaya came back. You got to come back strong, man. You don't come back one day and all of a sudden we don't see you in a month. Most I ain't dealing with people like that, man. We at the end of the system, man. You know? Go ahead, speak somebody.
That's right, man. You got to be diligent. The scriptures also say, so take a hold of the plow. Yahweh said,
and turn that,
and looking back is not back for the kingdom. Now this is a fact. Since we're talking about Yeshaya, we haven't seen you in like about 15 years. Okay? The last time we heard from you was shortly after we left One West. We split from One West. King Marshall was still living, and we went over to the house of David. You was doing your little demonic shit. That's when you totally had sold out to the Illuminati. Then, after a while, 2000, Shia was nowhere to be found. He wasn't out there speaking in 2000, Shia. As a matter of fact, all you niggas wasn't out there speaking. Being that you guys, I think they came down here to D.C., right, and had that big Israelite conference y'all had with Baloo and the whole. And Baloo, I'm gonna throw this out. You a big baby, man. And we've always
you're not a leader, and you said in that we watch everything. Like you watch us, you watch all our videos, and we watch all of your videos. We try to watch all your videos. When you did that conference, all right, now the dudes that set it up, one Yum Yum, the Benjamite dude, we know that dude. We know him very well. Barack, we know him. Matter of fact, Barack came in before me. Barack came in maybe like 4 months before me. So we were all, that was during the time of Shalimar.
Yeah, Shalimar.
He was the Hebrew teacher.
That's the new Shalimar.
That's the new Shalimar. But hey, brother, you ain't on the level of Shalimar with the Hebrew, but you on the level, you beyond him with the scriptures. He wasn't from the scriptures, but the Spirit had him, he was on point with that Hebrew, man. But the thing was, he wasn't on point with the scriptures. And that's why he fell off. And you know what he wound up saying? You guys at One West went off on the Hebrew. The correct way to speak the Hebrew is the way the so-called Jews are speaking. We said, forget about it. Now you don't see the guy no more. So all those guys, Barack, you know, the brother, brother.
Look,
man. Barack, we know him.
I was in his camp when I first came in.
But Yum Yum came in years after me. Ash, I remember when he first came in. He came in many years after myself. All right? The other brother, the big burly brother, dark-skinned Benjamite brother with the thick accent, he's fairly new. He wasn't back with that crew, but guess what? When he first came on the scene, I'd be cursing, me and him be cursing each other out, but now me and him is cool, and he actually invited me down to that conference, man. Elder Tahar, please come down to the conference, man. We know you have a lot to say. And I basically, you know, he said it in a good way, so I said, well, you know, the water for the invite, but I won't be able to make it. But in the future, who knows? You know, Lord willing, next time we'll get together. So me and that brother's cool, man. Now, when I found out about them, you know us, man, when a new camp come up or whatever, and they go off on the scriptures, what do? We correct them. We tell them that they're going off. And then instead of them saying, well, look, can we kind of discuss it further? Can you show me more scriptures on it? They get an attitude, man. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell the brother. Bring that one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like Baloo. You know, y'all know Baloo. Baloo used to come down, he was denied it, but he used to come to 34th, and he used to listen to us.
When everything got dead in the 90s, when nobody had, before YouTube, Baloo used to come down to the camp, and Steve Murdoch, you know the retard Steve Murdoch?
Yeah.
That dude, all right? That dude.
This joker.
Sometimes he's bald-headed, sometimes he's not. Sometimes he got a pizza man hat on, sometimes he don't. Sometimes he line his shit up, sometimes he don't. Yeah, that's Steve Murdoch. He was another one that used to come to the 34th Street camp back when everybody kind of went back into the world. All right? Oh, this guy. Look, man, we can tell you, we can tell you, my woman said that's Superfly. That's Superfly right there.
Yeah, sure. I was in his camp too. Because this dude and Barack, the guy with HODC 12, they were over the Brooklyn camp. So he used to be my camp leader, him and Barack. I was in the Brooklyn camp before I joined Apostle Tahar's camp. Then the Spirit had it when this nigga put me out of his camp, and I ended up in Apostle Tahar's camp, which was the
But check this out.
Yep.
The Most High got on me to set up the Brooklyn camp. They talk about the Brooklyn camp.
Right.
Who set up the Most High